everyone, what's going on? It's Brian here with another segment of Sip of the Show brought to you by Devil's River Whiskey. Here today with Andy again, and Andy's going to make us a wonderful cocktail. Andy, what do you have for us today?
Today I thought we'd make a Mezcal Paloma.
All right.
Yeah, it's just another really simple drink that you can make at house with a couple of ingredients that is fun. It's different. A lot of people aren't familiar with Mezcal.
Yep.
But it makes for an easy drink. So we'll just jump right into it. Again, we're going to go into a really easy build with a Collins glass. If you don't have a Collins glass, it's fine. Use a 12 to 14 ounce juice glass, whatever you got available in your pantry. And then Mezcal. Mezcal is this weird thing that some of you are big fans of, some of you probably never heard of. It's the easiest way to describe it is the smoky older cousin to tequila. So big differences between Mezcal and tequila. One, tequila can be made with only blue Weber agave. Mezcal can be made with up to 42 other different varieties of agave. Two is the production techniques. Tequila is almost always, let me take a half a step back. Whenever you're making a distillate, what you need to start with is a fermented juice to distill. Agave, unlike all the grains that we use in a lot of our distillates for vodka, gin, whiskey, what have you, agave doesn't have innate sugars. It stores all of its sugars in a carbohydrate in the heart of the plant called inulin. And in order to convert that starch into a sugar that actually ferments, you have to roast the plant. The action of roasting it converts the inulin starch into a sugar that will ferment. Then you can ferment, then you can distill. So the secondary difference between tequila and mezcal is when you're making tequila, you roast your agave in ovens that are ventilated. When you're making mezcal, you actually dig a pit and you line that pit with rocks and you get those rocks real hot and you fill that pit with agave piña and then you cover it. And so for at least 30 days and up to, I think some of them even roast up to 3 months, they let that smoke just billow over the agave piñas while they're roasting. And then you pull those pits out and you mash them to get the juice that you use to distill. So that juice is going to have an innately smokier flavor profile than any tequila on the market does. And that's what makes it fun to play with in a cocktail. So you're going to take your glass that you're going to drink out of. You're building this straight into the glass like we have some of our other cocktails in this series. You're going to do 1.5 ounces of your mezcal, and I would definitely recommend for this cocktail an espadín. Espadín mezcal is the most approachable, least smoky version of mezcals out there on the market, and it just makes for a more approachable cocktail. Now, if you know you like mezcal, go get you some tepechtate. Go get you some more crazy varietals, have a little more flavor profile. They're a little more fun to play with. Then we're going to do just 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice. To the point of fresh citrus juices. I know you've heard me say it once. I'll say it 1,000,000 times. If you can get fresh, use fresh. If you can't, substitute. Just adjust your variety, adjust your ratios because it's going to come out a different cocktail. Then you're going to add ice to this. I'm telling you, it's a simple drink. You're going to be happy with it in the end. Fill your cup up. The more ice in it, the less it will dilute. The colder it gets. And then you're going to top this off with grapefruit soda. Grapefruit soda, again, use your preference, whatever you like. I like Q Spectacular. Jarritos makes a great grapefruit soda. But whatever you got, whatever you know you like. If you've got a favorite grapefruit soda out there, use it. But fill your glass up with grapefruit soda. And then garnish if you need it. Just a really simple lime wheel to float or slide down the inside of the glass so that as you're drinking it, you can smell that fresh citrus oil. You've got the Paloma. Cheers.